Plan on flying? It's time to upgrade to a Real ID. Because in order to board domestic flights, your driver's license or state-issued ID must be a Real ID, or you'll need another acceptable form of identification. So don't wait. Find out how to get your Real ID at tsa.gov/RealID. That's tsa.gov/RealID. Or visit your local DMV. And then you'll be cleared for takeoff.
All right, so today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different.
Yeah.
We're going to try to understand a specific moment in time.
Okay.
And we're going to be doing that by looking at what people were urgently searching for online.
Interesting.
We're going to be looking at data from right after the shooting at the school in Nashville, Tennessee.
Right.
Back on January 22nd, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Antioch High School.
Yeah.
It was a really horrific event.
Yeah, it shook the entire community.
Absolutely. And so what we have is a collection of the top Google searches.
Yeah.
That happened right after the news broke of the event.
Raw, unfiltered.
And it gives us, I think, a really interesting look.
Yes.
At how people were grappling with this tragedy.
In real time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's almost like we're kind of eavesdropping on a city's anxieties and questions, right?
You can feel it in the searches.
Absolutely.
You see immediately this wave of location-based searches.
Oh, yeah.
Antioch High School, Nashville shooting, Antioch TNs. Yeah.
And you can practically feel the urgency.
Yeah. Like, is this where my kid goes to school?
Exactly.
Is this near me?
Is this near my house?
Yeah. Are my loved ones safe?
Are my loved ones safe? And then when you look closer, though, at the school shooting searches.
Oh, okay.
It's not just about location.
Right.
There's so many variations. School shooting today, Tennessee school shooting. How many school shootings this year?
It's like people are trying to put this event into some sort of context.
Yes.
That's terrifyingly familiar.
A horrifyingly common occurrence.
Right.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, and then there's the search for Solomon Henderson.
This is where things get fascinating.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So it highlights this information vacuum in those really early moments.
Exactly.
When people are just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, is it the name of the victim?
Yeah.
Is it the name of the perpetrator?
Maybe both.
Right.
They're searching for someone to attach to this story, right?
Someone to make sense of this chaos. Yeah. And then we see searches like what happened in Nashville. Nashville news. It seems like people are moving beyond just the location.
Exactly. They want to know the details.
Right.
How did this happen? Who is responsible?
Yeah.
It's that human need to understand, to find the story, even in the midst of this tragedy.
Of course.
And, you know, for many people, that story is going to come from a trusted local source.
Right.
That's where WSMV, the local news channel, starts popping up in searches.
Yeah, and that's interesting because alongside those local news searches, you have searches for U.S. news.
Right.
And even international news outlets.
Exactly. So it starts local.
Right.
But then it very quickly becomes a part of this much larger conversation.
Right.
This event in Nashville is now feeding into national and international debates.
Yeah.
About gun violence, school safety, mental health.
It's so easy to see these search terms as just words on a screen. But, you know, they represent so much more than that, don't they?
Fear, confusion, desperate need for information.
A longing to understand what happened.
Exactly.
And maybe if we pay attention to these patterns,
right,
and we try to understand, you know, these information-seeking behaviors, maybe we can find better ways to respond to these tragedies.
Respond and prevent.
Yeah. And that makes you think, what if we could use this data not to just understand the aftermath,
right,
but to anticipate and address the anxieties and vulnerabilities that might lead to them in the first place?
That's what we need to be thinking about.
Absolutely. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
You got it.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.